Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. I believe in intuitions and inspirations. I sometimes feel that I am right. I do not know that I am. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion which stands at the cradle of true art and true science. Whoever does not know it and can no longer wonder, no longer marvel, is as good as dead and his eyes are dimmed. I have no special talent. I am only passionately curious. Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. He who can no longer pause to wonder and stand wrapped in awe is as good as dead, his eyes are closed. I never think of the future, he said. It comes soon enough. Try to become not a man of success, but try rather to become a man of value. I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Great spirits have always encountered violent opposition from mediocre minds. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. Look deep into nature, and then you will understand everything better. If you want your children to be intelligent, read them fairy tales. If you want them to be more intelligent, read them more fairy tales. It is, in fact, nothing short of a miracle that the modern methods of instruction have not yet entirely strangled the holy curiosity of inquiry. Let us not forget that human knowledge and skills alone cannot lead humanity to a happy and dignified life. Few are those who see with their own eyes and feel with their own hearts. Unthinking respect for authority is the greatest enemy of truth. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Common sense is the collection of prejudices acquired by age 18. Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Two things are infinite, the universe and human stupidity, and I'm not sure about the universe. I am by heritage a Jew, by citizenship a Swiss, and by makeup a human being, and only a human being, without any special attachment to any state or national entity whatsoever. All religions, arts and sciences are branches of the same tree. A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it. 100 times every day I remind myself that my inner and outer life are based on the labors of other men, living and dead, and that I must exert myself in order to give in the same measure as I have received and am still receiving. Only a life lived for others is a life worthwhile. The great moral teachers of humanity were, in a way, artistic geniuses in the art of living. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. I believe in standardizing automobiles. I do not believe in standardizing human beings. A table, a chair, a bowl of fruit and a violin. What else does a man need to be happy? A question that sometimes drives me hazy, am I or are the others crazy? Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance you must keep moving. I love to travel, but I hate to arrive. All that is valuable in human society depends upon the opportunity for development accorded the individual. Although I am a typical loner in daily life, my consciousness of belonging to the invisible community of those who strive for truth, beauty, and justice has preserved me from feeling isolated. The years of anxious searching in the dark, with their intense longing, their alternations of confidence and exhaustion, and final emergence into light, only those who have experienced it can understand that. A happy man is too satisfied with the present to dwell too much on the future. I speak to everyone in the same way, whether he is the garbage man or the president of the university. Man would indeed be in a poor way if he had to be restrained by fear of punishment and hopes of reward after death. Concern for man and his fate must always form the chief interest of all technical endeavors. Never forget this in the midst of your diagrams and equations. It's not that I'm so smart, it's just that I stay with problems longer. The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the source of all true art and science. Pure mathematics is, in its way, the poetry of logical ideas. Make everything as simple as possible, but not simpler. Do not worry about your difficulties in mathematics. I can assure you mine are still greater. Science without religion is lame, religion without science is blind. God does not care about our mathematical difficulties. He integrates empirically. When you are courting a nice girl, an hour seems like a second. When you sit on a red-hot cinder, a second seems like an hour. That's relativity. Science can flourish only in an atmosphere of free speech. Mathematics are well and good, but nature keeps dragging us around by the nose. If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. I see my life in terms of music. The truth of a theory can never be proven, for one never knows if future experience will contradict its conclusions. As far as the laws of mathematics refer to reality, they are not certain, and as far as they are certain, they do not refer to reality. Try not to become a man of success. Rather become a man of value.